Welcome. We're live from the grid again, and right now we're at the energy transition track, and I'm here with Mayor, let me see, Jeroen van der Wal.
Hi, Jeroen van der Wal, Major from the energy transition track here in Groningen today.
Well, that sounds good, and we would like to know what is the energy track, first of all?
Well, the energy track is, first of all, 10 teams with a lot of energy working on all kinds of areas around energy transition. And then especially in the blockchain environment. It can be that it's focused on GDPR, so capturing and safeguarding the data of energy consumers, but also integrating energy with machines, like Internet of Things. And there are also teams that are working on measuring energy data and making able that there is a better invoice for your actual use of energy.
So if I understand correctly, we actually have kind of two paths to walk along. One of them is data privacy, that's the GDPR point of view, and the other one is actually the measuring of a lot of energy data.
The measuring and enabling the use of energy. So indeed one part of GDPR, which is more compliance based, how are we going to implement that? It's coming pretty soon, so in May it has to be implemented. And the other part is on a bit more smart working with energy data.
It sounds like a plan. And you're here as mayor, so you're here to, well, facilitate the teams, as we say. Can you tell us a little bit more about your own background and how that, how that correlates to the energy track?
Yeah. So I'm a partner at Deloitte, and I'm working in the field of merger and acquisitions. Frankly speaking, I have no experience with real blockchain coding whatsoever, but I'm here to help the teams in challenging them on their business case and also making them connect with other teams and other tracks.
And how's that going so far?
Well, I really enjoy it actually. It's new, it's the first time for me here at the blockchain event, and I like the spirits of the teams. They are very enthusiastic. And I've had some, great discussions, and I've been able already to introduce teams to each other and challenge them a bit on what they are doing. So, yeah, I think it's going good well.
And can you tell us a little bit more about what the teams are doing? Can you give us an example?
Well, I just spoke to a team that has the plan to develop a measurement system that you can measure your energy in a situation where under normal circumstances, you divide the energy pro rata on a lot of users. So for instance, if you are staying on a camping and you want to make use of energy, you usually pay a fixed amount, irrespective of your actual use of energy. And they came up with a plan to actually measure that and have a more honest division of the cost. And that idea can also be implemented, for instance, for shared buildings where you have or shared facilities. For instance, you live in an apartment and you have a box or a garage underneath. Usually there is no separate meter for that, so you just pay whatever is being divided by the number of garages. And this will help you to have a better invoice for energy.
That sounds like an interesting transition also. And as you say, you can help people build their business case. So what are do's and don'ts that you already see, well, this is definitely something that these teams have to keep in mind?
Well, I think the do's is really think ahead and start working with a plan first and sort of sketch what you want to do and what is the problem that you actually want to solve and not start coding straight away. So I think that's a do and a don't in one sentence.
Oh, that sounds like very good advice. I think we'll be seeing you again this weekend. For now, we are going back to our live stream. Thank you for watching.